Behind these walls lies one of the most secured facilities on Earth, the Bureau of Engraving and Printing.
Every single day, this fortress produces nearly $40 million in cold, hard cash.
Entering this facility requires passing through 17 different security checkpoints, biometric scans,
armed escorts, and constant surveillance, because what's produced inside is worth protecting. This is where it's all kept. These vaults contain billions of dollars in uncut currency sheets.
18 inches of steel-reinforced concrete protect what lies beyond these massive doors.
This is where money is born. Over 2,000 employees work around the clock.
Operating machines that print approximately $8 billion worth of currency every single year.
This single piece of paper contains over 60 different security features. It takes 72 distinct manufacturing steps to create. Over the next 10 minutes, we're going to witness every single one of them.
The journey begins in cotton fields of the American South. It travels through specialized paper mills, secret ink facilities, and precision printing presses before finally reaching the wallets of 300 million Americans. Every dollar bill begins here, in the cotton fields of Texas, Mississippi, and Arizona. But this isn't ordinary cotton. It's a specialized crop grown specifically for currency production.
This cotton has longer fibers than regular textile cotton sheets, making it significantly more durable. A dollar bill can be folded 4,000 times before tearing. Regular paper fails after just 100 folds.
Cotton provides 75% of the currency fiber, but the remaining 25% comes from flax,
grown in cooler climates of the Pacific Northwest. Flax linen adds crucial strength and that distinctive paper feel.
Each bale is tracked from the field to the facility. We track the GPS coordinates, the harvest date, and the fiber length measurements. Everything is documented. Only the highest grade materials move forward to paper production.
Fiber length must fall between 28 and 32 millimeters. Tensile strength is tested to 500 newtons minimum.
Any batch failing these specifications is immediately rejected. Here, cotton and linen merge in precise 75-to-25 ratios.
The blending process takes exactly 48 hours, ensuring every fiber is perfectly distributed throughout the mixture.
The water used in currency paper must be absolutely pure. Zero contaminants, zero minerals.
This purification system processes 2 million gallons daily through 7 filtration stages. Blended fibers are mixed with purified water, creating what's called slurry, the liquid foundation of every bill.
This mixture will be heated to exactly 65 degrees Celsius and processed for 12 hours. Meet the Fourdrinier machine. High hail, 300 feet of precision engineering.
This single machine produces every sheet of currency paper used by the United States government.
Fiber slurry flows onto a continuous mesh belt at precisely controlled rates, 400 liters per minute.
As water drains through the mesh, fibers begin bonding together, forming the earliest stage of paper.
As water drains through the mesh, fibers begin bonding together, forming the earliest stage of paper.
This is where counterfeiting becomes nearly impossible. Security threads are embedded directly into the paper.
This portrait watermark is created by specialized rollers pressing into wet fibers, making it impossible to reproduce with a printer.
Enormous pressing rollers, each weighing over 50 tons, compress the paper to exact thickness specifications. Currency paper must measure precisely 0.109 millimeters. No variation is acceptable.
As you can see on the gauge, these 42 cylinders are precisely maintained at 112 degrees Celsius, ensuring all moisture is removed. The paper enters with 40% water content and exits with just 4%. Calendaring rollers create that distinctive currency feel, smooth yet with slight texture. This finish makes bills easy to count and difficult to reproduce with commercial paper. The coloring process creates this distinctive silky texture. It makes the bills easy to count, yet very difficult to reproduce with standard commercial paper. Each of these finished rolls contains 14 miles of currency paper, enough for over 205,000 bills. But this paper is worthless until it meets the next crucial ingredient, the ink.
The exact location of this facility is classified. What happened inside is considered a matter of national security.
This is where currency ink, the most closely guarded recipe in American manufacturing, is produced.
This green ink has protected American currency for over 150 years. The exact formula contains over 20 ingredients, and only 3 people alive know the complete recipe.
Creating a color shift that no commercial printer can replicate.
As you can see, every ingredient here is weighed to the thousandth of a gram. Even half a degree in temperature variation will alter the final color. Nothing here is left to chance or memory. Every batch follows identical protocols.
Ink viscosity must fall within incredibly narrow parameters, between 1200 and 1300 centipoise.
Too thick and the ink won't transfer properly. Too thin and details become blurry.
Certain currency inks contain magnetic particles. This allows every ATM and currency counter to verify authenticity in milliseconds.
Pathbirds. Counterfeiters cannot replicate this invisible security layer.
Under ultraviolet light, hidden security features emerge. These fluorescent inks are invisible under normal lighting.
They glow brightly under specific UV wavelengths, another layer counterfeiters cannot defeat.
Finished ink ships under armed guard to printing facilities. GPS tracking monitors every shipment in real time. Any deviation from approved routes triggers immediate security response.
In an age of computers, this remains one of the last handcraft arts. Master engravers spend years developing skills to create the intricate designs that protect our currency.
Each portrait contains over 14,000 individual engraved lines. A master engraver spends up to 18 months perfecting a single portrait, and every line, every shadow created by hand.
While portraits remain hand-engraved, modern security features are designed digitally. This fusion of 9/10 and 21st century technology creates the most secure currency ever produced.
Approved engravings are transferred to master dies, the hardened steel templates from which all printing plates are made.
Approved engravings are transferred to master dies and the hardened steel templates from which all printing plates are made.
Each die must be perfect. A single flaw would appear on millions of bills.
Each printing plate is pressed from master dies under 400 tons of pressure.
Look at this precision. The plates must capture every microscopic detail, right down to the smallest microprinting text.
Every plate undergoes automated inspection. High-resolution cameras compare each plate against digital masters.
Identifying deviations as small as 5 microns, roughly 1/10 the width of a human hair.
A single printing plate can produce millions of dollars worth of currency.
They're stored in bomb-proof vaults, protected by armed guards, and tracked through their entire operational lifespan. Welcome to the heart of money production. 12 printing presses.
Operating 24 hours a day, produce nearly $500 million in currency every single week.
Printing occurs in 3 distinct stages. First, offset printing applies background colors on the subtle tints.
Fine line patterns that provide visual texture and defeat photocopying.
Intaglio printing creates that distinctive raised texture you feel on every genuine bill. The distinctive feel of money is created here. 80 tons of forces paper into these ink-filled engravings.
The face side receives 12 separate ink applications. Every bill receives a unique serial number, an 11-character code.
While automation handles the bulk, the expertise of our human inspectors is crucial. Each one specializes in specific security features.
This is where human expertise supplements the automation, demanding intense concentration.
Fresh ink requires curing-controlled heat treatment that bonds ink permanently to paper. This process takes exactly 48 hours. Rushing would compromise durability and security features.
These vaults contain printed sheets worth over $3 billion.
Environmental systems maintain exactly 68 degrees and 4 to 5% humidity. Armed guards patrol continuously.
Each day, this facility prints approximately $40 million.
Each year, over $8 billion worth of currency. Enough bills to circle the Earth 6 times every single week.
As you can see, the speed is incredible. These machines process 4,000 bills per minute with absolute accuracy, adding to the daily totals.
Bricks combine into cash packs, $400,000 per pack. Each pallet holds over $40 million.
We leave nothing to chance. Every security feature, the color-shifting ink, the watermarks, and the threads.
The finishing department processes over 20 million bills daily. Less than 0.1% fail final inspection. Those that pass represent the most secure currency ever produced.
You're looking at over $200 billion, more money in this single room than the GDP of most countries.
These vaults are protected by 18-inch steel walls and 24-hour armed guards.
The Federal Reserve determines exactly how much new currency enters circulation.
The intensity of this operation is remarkable. Armed guards supervise every movement. These pallet at multiple checks.
The security is intense. Route changes trigger automatic alerts, and the convoy often includes law enforcement accompaniment.
Currency travels to Federal Reserve banks across the nation. Whistling, 12 regional banks serving the entire country. Here, new money enters the banking system, ready for distribution to commercial banks.
This ATM is being loaded with currency that left the printing press just 72 hours ago.
And here it is, the moment a crisp new bill first touches human hands.
From cotton field to wallet, the journey has taken just 12 days. This bill might circulate for the next 18 years.
Every decade brings new security features. The ongoing battle between currency designers and counterfeiters never ends.
The US dollar isn't just American currency, it's the world's reserve currency.
Over 6% of global foreign exchange reserves are held in dollars. What's produced here powers the entire world economy.
From this fortress, billions of dollars emerge annually, each bill a masterpiece of security engineering.
Each carrying the full faith and credit of the United States. The world's most secure currency, made right here